What if the toughest man you know is hiding the very thing that makes him truly strong? Masculinity is everywhere in today's online debates, and few voices are louder than Andrew Tate. He tells millions of men that being masculine means being dominant, rich, and unshakable. No weakness, no emotions, always in control. For some, this is inspiring. For others, it's dangerous. But Carl Jung, one of the most important psychologists of the 20th century, saw masculinity in a completely different way. His theory reveals why the always strong, never soft idea isn't the whole story, and why ignoring the rest can destroy you from the inside. Part 1. Tate's definition of masculinity. Andrew Tate's message is clear. Be physically strong. Be financially successful. Command respect in relationships. Show no emotional weakness. There's no doubt these points can push men to improve, but here's the issue. They focus almost entirely on the outside, what people see. And if your sense of self is built only on outside power, it becomes fragile. Lose the money, the status, or the physical dominance, and you lose your identity. That's not real strength. That's dependence on an image. Part 2. Jung's deeper view. Carl Jung studied human nature for decades. He believed true masculinity isn't about a mask of perfection. It's about becoming whole. Jung called this process individuation, integrating every part of yourself, even the parts you'd rather hide. This includes the qualities many men are told to reject: fear, sensitivity, sadness, and compassion. When you ignore these parts, you don't erase them. You just push them into what Jung called the shadow. Part 3. The shadow. The shadow is the hidden side of you, all the emotions, instincts, and traits you deny. For a man following Tate's path, the shadow might hold fear of being seen as weak, the need for love and approval, pain from past failures. These buried parts don't disappear. They leak out as anger, arrogance, control issues, or emotional coldness. Jung's warning was simple. If you don't face your shadow, it will control you. Part 4. The anima. Jung also spoke about the anima, the inner feminine qualities within every man. This doesn't mean becoming less masculine. It means balancing toughness with empathy, logic with intuition, action with reflection. A man connected to his anima can be assertive without being cruel, lead without crushing others, love deeply without losing himself. Rejecting the anima often leads to overcompensation, men who constantly need to prove their toughness because they fear being seen as soft. Part 5. Emotional intelligence as strength. Modern psychology backs Jung's ideas. Emotional intelligence, the ability to understand and manage emotions, is one of the strongest predictors of success in leadership and relationships. Tate's model often sidelines this skill in favor of dominance. But without emotional intelligence, you can win short-term battles and still lose in the long run, in business, in love, and in life. Part 6. Why Tate's message hits hard. Let's be fair. Andrew Tate's influence didn't appear out of nowhere. Many men feel lost. They see a society where traditional male roles are questioned. They lack strong, present role models. Tate gives them a clear path. Get strong, get rich. Don't let anyone disrespect you. It's simple, it feels powerful, but it doesn't prepare you for life's moments of loss, grief, or deep emotional challenge. Part 7. The balanced masculine path. Jung's path is harder, but more complete. It asks you to face your shadow, admit your flaws and fears instead of hiding them, integrate your anima, value emotional depth alongside physical and financial strength, and live from your whole self, not just the part that looks good in public. This doesn't make you weaker, it makes you unshakable, because your identity isn't tied to external status. Part 8. Relationships and Women Empowerment. Men who follow Jung's approach don't fear strong women. They respect them. They don't need to control others to feel secure. In relationships, this creates trust, respect, and lasting connection. A man secure in himself doesn't feel threatened by his partner's strength. He's inspired by it. Part 9. A higher standard. History's most respected leaders weren't just tough. They were also wise, compassionate, and deeply self-aware. They could fight when necessary, but also show kindness without shame. This kind of masculinity lasts across cultures and centuries. Part 10. Your choice. Andrew Tate's model gives quick wins but can lead to a fragile ego. Jung's model takes work but builds a man who can face anything. One focuses on looking strong, the other builds actual strength from the inside out. Which one do you want to live by?